All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, can you reciprocate that good afternoon so that I'll feel like you're here with me? Good afternoon. Okay, so I'm not really aware why you are here, but just the same, I feel like there's a benefit for you in what I'm going to be sharing. So can you tell the person beside you, listen to the speaker? Okay, because if you're not going to listen to the speaker, then why sit down here? You could have done other things like eating, sleeping, or maybe doing other stuff that you like. But just the same, you're already here, and let's maximize our time together. So I don't want to waste yours, and of course, you don't want to waste mine. But I want to be able to empower you. I want to be able to give you an information that you will use in your life and hopefully make you a better person. The speaker before me, Micaela, shared something powerful. The value of giving to other people. The presentation that I'm about to deliver is the value of happiness. Okay, who wants to be happy? Raise your hand. Who wants to be happy? Now, isn't it the proof of happiness? Physical is a smile. So why don't you smile to the person beside you? Sabayan mo na ng kindat. Ganun. Yan. So the goal is happiness, and the goal of happiness is really about sharing that to other people. So I'm going to be sharing to you what You Happy does for the children in Metro Manila. So I was invited also by Mr. Yap to share to you my experience building You Happy and what is it like today. So I was also awarded by CSR Youth Awards last year as their awardee. So here you go. You Happy is an NGO that connects the marginalized children to different sponsors and volunteers. So if you are a kind-hearted individual or you are empowered to help, we administer an event, an outreach event for you. That's what we do that's what we have been doing for the last 12 years. Our partner beneficiaries stretches to around 89. So I'm sure you've heard of what Michaela mentioned a while ago, a number of NGOs out there. And on our end, we have 89 partners. And they are divided into different categories of marginalized children. In other words, here are the children who are in need. So they are scattered in different parts of Metro Manila, and they are also classified in different groups. In the last 12 years, we've done 1,205 events. So as you can see in my presentation, we have escalated our involvement in the communities throughout the years. If you can zero in from 2015 to 2018, that's more or less 1,000 events in the stretch of 4 years. And that enables us to be able to do 4 events on average per weekend. So every weekend, our team dresses up with our shirt, wakes up in the morning, or goes in the afternoon events so that we can assist people like you to be able to do their events, outreach events properly. And as we do different kinds of events for children, we make sure that we are more than the ordinary. Okay, who among you here, you've attended or you've been part of an outreach event? Raise your hand. Charity event, it comes in different forms and names. But we believe that if we do a charity event, we maximize the opportunity of the volunteer and the kid being together. Kasi ang normal format niyan is when a sponsor comes in a orphanage, for example, the orphans plays games. There's a host, and the host challenges to do a bunch of games, and they're here. And where are the volunteers? At the back, chatting with one another. In our format, we enable everybody to integrate themselves in a group. So if there are 25 kids and there are, let's say, 25 very kind people, giving people, so we do 1:1 and then put them in a group together. So now, when we do games, they play games with you. So they compete now with one another. And competition in our events is not so much about winning the prize. It's about building a reason to interact with one another. So we also have workshops. So we teach kids different kinds of activities like art, acting, baking, boxing, clean up, dance, even teaching them how to go about money. We actually also have ballet, we also have taekwondo, we also have Muay Thai, we also have belly dancing. Who wants to learn how to do belly dancing? Especially if you have a nice belly, why don't you show it to the world? So we have created a atmosphere of excitement, something where kids and even adults can learn something new. So we also have field trips, various entertainments, and gift packages that are functional and that the kids will be able to use. In the past 12 years, we've done this particular stats. More than 10,000 people have volunteered to us. 6,000 children serve. And we have partnered with mind-like organizations who want to share what they have to the children. Every May is a special month for us kasi birthday ko. Sino dito yung nagbe-birthday din? Taas ang kamay. Lahat tayo may birthday, di ba? But particularly, my birthday falls on May. So, in my organization, we launched a different kind of giant or significant event that we do every May. So on top of the 200 events we do every year, we have a major event on May. So I'm just gonna share with you what we've been doing the last 8 Mays. So in 2009, we had the kids concert. The girl that you see there is Barbie Almalbis. She's popular then. I don't know if she's still popular now. Do you know who she is? Okay, anyway, that explains it. Then in 2010, we went Kids Paradise. We went to Tondo, Manila. This area is actually called Smoky Mountain or Ulingan, Barangay Ulingan in Tondo. So when you go there, it's trash everywhere. And you will feel it too. Your mouth will feel it, your nose will feel it. But instead of, so we branded it as a paradise, the irony of it all to our volunteers. Then we had You Can Build in 2011. It's a community cleanup. It was planting trees and it was repainting daycare centers. In 2012, we had Paint My Future. We built murals in Manila to empower the children to envision their future, what kind of jobs they want to do when they grow up. In 2013, we had Summer Musical. We trained a bunch of children to display their talents and skills to the audience through a 8-week workshop. We did, in 2014, Be a Hero. It was a program to empower the children to be heroes themselves. As they have heroes that they know, superheroes that they know, we want to tell them and share to them that they can be a hero as well. In 2015, we had Art Reach. We know the value of art in creativity and discipline. So we had 8 different kinds of art workshops for 8 different NGOs. And this is one way for them to learn more the value of art. In 2016, we had a street concert for street children so that they will go to school. And I know you know street children because you see them everywhere. So we raise funds for them to go to school. In 2017, we had Career Day. So different kinds of professions were grouped to the children so that they themselves can also envision their future. This year, we had a partnership with the children of Marawi. So the soldiers who fought in Marawi and their children. So obviously some of the soldiers were no longer alive, but their children were, and we had to raise funds for the children. So we had a event called Happy Not Hungry. It was in partnership with my food blog. Who likes to eat here? Raise your hand. Okay? Even if you're raising your hand, I can see who likes to eat. Not because it's physical, but parang gutom na kayo. Yan. So my blog site is alwayshungry.ph. So in this event, we partnered with different food establishments, also food companies. That was mentioned by Micaela a while ago, to be able to share their food and also the resources to the children. So more than events, You Happy also donates. So we have partnerships with companies that donates different kinds of things, and then we donate them to our NGOs. We also have relief efforts when there is a typhoon. We also do nourishment programs. We realize the importance of feeding children so that they can learn more in school. We also have a learning center. When I was a child, I wanted to put up a center or a school because my name is Harvard and it's kind of built in. Na parang, name mo Harvard, ano ngayon ang gagawin mo sa life mo? So I couldn't build a university, but I could build a school. So I did. So in 2015, I built a learning center in one of the Gawad Kalinga communities in Tanay, Rizal. So this is a center that provides free education to 100 preschoolers every year. Yan, diba? It's masaya na finally I was able to do something that I wanted to do. So, how do we get sponsors? How do we get volunteers to participate in our events? All the events that we do every year, 200 plus a year, everyone goes through a format called Create Your Own Event. So they go to our website, that's www.youhappyevents.com, and they fill up different types of activities or different kinds of gifts that they want to share to the children, all in one click. And when they send out all their wish list, we now come in and coordinate all of those things for them. Kami naman, being a NGO, we charge a very minimal fee of 4,000 pesos so that we can mobilize the event itself. Again, our purpose is not to make money. Our purpose is to create money and opportunity for the children. So if you have more questions or if you want to learn more about You Happy Events, you can go ahead and go through any of our channels in social media and also to our website. Is there any questions? Thank you so much for inviting me.